What happens when the ultimate American dream fame, wealth, a beautiful family, becomes a living nightmare? In 1994, O.J. Simpson wasn't just a football player, he was a hero. A charismatic movie star, a beloved public figure. He had it all. But on the night of the 12th of June, that image was shattered forever. His ex-wife, Nicole Brown Simpson, and her friend, Ronald Goldman, were found brutally murdered outside her home. The case that followed was a national obsession, exposing deep cracks in society around race, celebrity, and justice. The prosecution presented a mountain of evidence, yet in the end, O.J. was acquitted, leaving the world with an unanswered question. Hi everyone, welcome back to Master Lynn and Alex. We're absolutely thrilled to have you here as we dive deep into a case that still sends chills down the spines of people worldwide.
Greetings everyone, I'm Lynn, a Feng Shui master with over 10 years of hands-on experience in this ancient art. It's an absolute pleasure to join you all today, and I'm particularly excited to unfold this fascinating case with you, one that's sure to blend mystery, tradition, and insight in ways that might just challenge how we see the world around us. Let's dive in together.
Master Lynn, what strikes me about this, and what I think so many people today can understand, is the pressure Nicole was under. She was living in this gilded cage. From the outside, it was a fantasy life of wealth and glamour. But behind the scenes, there were years of alleged abuse and control. It's that profound disconnect between a perfect public image and a private reality of fear. We see it today with the pressure to project a perfect life on social media. It's exhausting. How does our environment, our own home, contribute to that kind of hidden stress?
Alex, environment is everything. It is your foundation. A home should be your shelter, a place to recharge. Her home was not. In Feng Shui, we want a bright hall, Mington, an open, welcoming space for good energy or sun-seed to gather before it enters your home. Her home had the opposite. The front path was very long, narrow, and ended in a small enclosed entryway. Imagine trying to breathe through a thin straw. The energy cannot flow freely. It gets stuck. In a person's life, this stuck energy manifests as frustration, anxiety, and the feeling that you can never get ahead.
So the very design was working against her.
That was only the first problem. The second was more aggressive. Her front door was directly facing a sharp corner from a neighbor's wall. We call this a poison arrow. Think of it not as magic, but as a constant, aggressive, energetic frequency. Like a loud, sharp noise that never stops. It puts your spirit on high alert, creating conflict, arguments, and a deep feeling of being unsafe. So, her home was both starving her of good energy and actively attacking her with negative energy, or shatsi. It was a place of constant energetic siege.
That's incredible. So the stress wasn't just emotional, it was embedded in the very structure of her home. What about the people? In Bazi, their personal energy maps, can we see this kind of volatility?
Yes. Bazi teaches that harmony comes from balance. A relationship is a mix of two charts, two sets of the 5 elements. A Bazi chart with very strong fire, like OJ's likely was, indicates someone charismatic, bright, and a natural leader. But when it's unbalanced, that fire becomes aggression, a need for control, and a hot temper that consumes everything around it. Nicole's chart would likely show she was weak water. Water is emotional, intuitive, and sensitive. But weak water cannot put out a raging fire. It gets boiled away. In the relationship, she would feel her own emotions. Her identity, her very life force were being drained and lost.
She was being energetically erased.
Exactly. And to complete the picture, her own chart likely showed a lack of support elements. She needed the earth element to ground her and absorb the excess fire, or the metal element to give her structure and enforce firm boundaries. Without them, she was energetically defenseless against his overpowering energy.
It's a powerful lesson. It's not just about looking for obvious red flags, but also trusting that feeling in your gut when a place or a person just feels off. It's a deeper kind of intuition, your body reading the energy before your mind can. It's permission to choose what supports you, not what society tells you should look perfect.
Your feeling is your best Feng Shui master. Listen to it. Protect your energy first. Always.
In the next episode, we will delve into the case of the killer clown. His house holds his deepest secrets. He was the friendly neighbor, the successful businessman, the clown who made kids laugh. This was John Wayne Gacy's disguise. But between 1972 and 1978, he murdered at least 33 young men, most buried beneath the floors of his quiet suburban home. How do we see through such a convincing mask? Be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you won't miss it. Thank you for watching.